Hello everyone, I just thought I would pop on and post this video for today for July 19, 2019. Today Mercury has Mercury is retrograde and it has retrograded back into Cancer. That is the fourth house of the zodiac. That is the house of foundation. It is the house of our structure, our stability, our foundation, ancestors. Can be, it's a feminine energy house. It's the house, also associated with our moms, our mothers. And so, I wanted to pull an oracle card, and I'm going to be using the Mystical Wisdom Oracle deck today to pull a card for each sign. We're just a few days out here from the full moon and the total or the partial solar eclipse energy. So, a lot of you maybe have either been experiencing some pretty intense emotions, intense things happening in your life. And so, being a few days out, I'm, fingers crossed, that is starting to level out a little bit for you. So I thought it would be great to give you all a guidance card for working through or with this energy that you have been dealing with. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to go in order. I'm going to start with Aries. And so for Aries, here's your card. And your card is choices. Make the best choices. So right now for you, Aries, there may be things that are going on in your life that you're, having to look at. When Mercury is in retrograde, although it does tend to get a pretty bad rap, or, people look at it in a negative way, it is an opportunity to go back and see something that may have been missed, that you may have overlooked. Maybe that at that point or one point in time, you just didn't want to see it for what it really was. And here's that opportunity again to look at something in one of those areas that I mentioned at the beginning for you. And so whatever this is bringing up for you, whatever is rising up and surfacing for you to see, for you to really see, it's giving you this opportunity to, like I said right here, with this card, make a choice, choose differently, choose to see it in a different perspective, choose to see it for the truth that it is and not the illusion that you wish it was. So this is an opportunity for you right now. This is in your, third house, I believe. So this is, can be about the way you communicate, the things you're communicating, maybe not communicating. And now whatever this was, like this conversation maybe that you had and it was really harsh, maybe this is that opportunity to make a choice to, have that conversation in a different tone, in a sort of thing like that. It can also be about, things maybe you haven't communicated about. Maybe there are things that you need to make a choice and, have the conversation about. Maybe you didn't want to, and so you've kind of just swept it under the rug or didn't really look at it, and here we are again, and it's resurfacing. And this is that opportunity to make that different choice and to put that out there, put your feelings out there, communicate about this situation, and to move through this instead of just thinking that you can just sweep it underneath the rug, because you can do that, but it will continuously resurface. So for you, Aries, this is an opportunity to make a different choice, and a choice that is right for you. I do hope that serves you well. Up next is for Taurus, and so for you, Taurus, that was for, I'm sorry, I was wrong about, I didn't write that out, so I'm not even going to do this throughout this reading. But for you, Aries, that was in your 4th house. So this is about your home, your family, your roots, your foundation, things like that. So I do apologize for that error. But so that's where this is. Maybe it's with a family member or something like that. You have to, it's an opportunity to make a different choice. All right, up next is for Taurus. And for you, Taurus, this is in your 3rd house. And that is, again, about communication. You could take everything I just said to Aries the first time and apply that to yourself. But I'm not going to do that for the rest of this reading because I'll be all confused having to go through all of that. So for you, Taurus, here's your message. And this is the Dove card. This is take a leap of faith. So this is a beautiful card. I love the color in this card. I love this too, and it's really sticking out to me. Take a leap of faith. And here's my little faith angel hanging right out over there. So I feel like for you, Taurus, this is an opportunity for you to, put yourself out there, say how you feel, communicate the things that are going on with you. For some of you, maybe you're really struggling through some stuff right now and you really need to speak with someone about this or to take this off from your shoulders, My word of recommendation with this is to really confide in people who are trustworthy. And, when I went live on Tuesday night, I mentioned how not everybody who is sitting at your table is wanting the best for you. So just keep that in mind when, when you're taking this leap of faith, because I do feel like this is an opportunity for you, a beautiful opportunity, as a matter of fact, to let down your guard and to put yourself out there and to let your feelings and your desires and wishes be put out there. Communicate them to someone you can trust, someone that has your best interest at heart. But clearly there is a message here for you to take a leap of faith in some regard with this energy that is happening right now. So I do hope that serves you well, Taurus, and please let me know. I always love to listen to you guys' feedback when you talk to, you send me messages about how these resonate with you. So thank you. Up next is for you, Gemini and Geminis. This is in your 2nd house. So this is an opportunity to look over something that you may have missed, or, it's bringing you back to something to look at, to see for what it really is. And this is in your 2nd house, so this can be anything that you value, anything that's of value to you, resources, physical property, and, physical things like that, your family, whatever this is that you value. And so your guidance card for that is intuition. Trust your intuition. So I do feel for you, Geminis, that there is something that is calling you. It's kind of like trying to enlighten you, to give you this message or this idea or whatever this is. There's just something that's really resonating with you. I feel like you recognize it, and I don't know why, I just feel like it's taking an action. I feel like there's something that you need to do, and your intuition is really, really kicked in bringing this to the surface or bringing this up for you. And with this message right here, trust your intuition, take that step. I do feel like, this card in itself is really beautiful, and I feel like there's this amazing opportunity for you to trust in yourself and into your intuition, and to take this step, and then to see where that brings you, and I do feel like it's going to bring you somewhere very beautiful. I love the colors, especially right here, the hummingbirds. I'm a huge fan of the hummingbirds. I see, this is the thing, I see a lot of birds and wings. And so what I'm really feeling is that trusting your intuition and taking this step is really going to set the tone for things taking off in a positive direction for you. I do hope that serves you well, Geminis, and please let me know how that works out for you. Up next is for Cancer. Cancer, this is in your first house. So this is something that is very, personal to you, whatever this is. Let's see what we have for an oracle card for you today, Cancers. And here it is. Resilience. Rise above the tribulations. So whatever is going on for you right now, and when I felt like it was very personal to you, it is in your first house. And so what I do feel like this is that there's a lot of things, shifts, changes, awareness, enlightenment, a lot of things going on for you right now. And it may feel very overwhelming. This message is rise above the tribulation. So I feel like this is that that opportunity for you to maybe, step back, take some downtime, get out away from whatever this chaos is, all this that is around you, and to be able to take the time to just clear your mind and to let go of all this outside chaos and confusion, and really get in touch with the alignment with your soul. Because I feel like a lot of this stuff that is coming at you is maybe not your stuff, but it's kind of affecting you by you being around this or in the center of this, or however this is resonating for you. But your message is very clear. You have what it takes to rise above all of this chaos and confusion, and to get yourself into center and to go from there moving forward. I do hope that serves you well. Please let me know. I love listening, when you guys send me your feedback. I just absolutely love hearing you guys I love hearing that you work through situations. And there are, I do get messages sometimes where it's like, I just can't do this. I just can't do this. And people will really own it. They'll say, I just didn't have the strength, or I was afraid, or this, that, and the other thing. And I really do respond and say, owning it and recognizing it is a big chunk of this battle. So don't beat yourself up if you don't work through it, but I mean, clearly when you work through it, when you bring it to light, when you make peace with this, that's that healing coming in for you, and that's moving through the situation. But at least if you're recognizing, what you need to do, whether you have taken the steps to do it or not, releasing things, it is for some people, whatever it is, because it's different for everyone. Just knowing what it is really gets things moving in the right direction. So that is a step forward. Up next, this is for Leo. Leo, this is your 12th house. So, this is a time where there's endings. This is a time where you're very intuitive. And I'll leave it at that. So I want to pull both these cards because both these cards came and I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. I feel like for you Leos, and this is 7 deadly sins and the friendship. So both of these came out. And what I'm feeling for you, Leos, really is this. Is you're recognizing, and it's interesting because, like I said, this is in your 12th house, and it's there's a lot of stuff going on between your 12th house and your 6th house. And your 12th house, like I said, is endings, it's intuition. Your 6th house is about everyday routines, patterns, things like that, your everyday life. And please, any Leos, let me know how this is resonating with you. I feel like this is where you're recognizing things that are no longer serving you, where there are things that are toxic. I feel like this is a card that is bringing to the surface that there's some toxic things going on around you, and I do feel like they are involving relationships or things like that, friendships, relationships, things that are part of your everyday life that you're having to really see the truth of and, work through this, as challenging as it may be. And I really love, because you can see like the darkness and the destruction and things like that, but you can see, the energy that's coming out of her hands are bright, they're beautiful, they're colorful. It's like she's, warding off or getting rid of all the toxic that's in her life to bring out this bright, beautiful, enlightened energy and situations around her. So for you Leos, I do feel like this is an opportunity for you to be recognizing, to working through, to releasing these things that are toxic for you, for your, growth, for your expansion, for your movement forward, and having to release that stuff. And as you do, you will recognize that you have, especially if this is around relationships and situations like that, you're going to see new people coming in, people that are more in alignment, and this is where you're going to have that opportunity to nurture and grow and develop into healthier relationships and situations for you in your life. So I do hope that serves you well, and please let me know how that resonates with you. Up next is for Virgo. So Virgo, this is for you. And this one wants to pop. Leadership. I love this, and this is beautiful. First of all, on a couple different levels. This is leadership. Set your goals. So for you Virgos, I feel, look at the lion. Look at this. This is a Leo sign. We're getting ready to enter Leo season at the beginning of next week. So I feel for you, this is an opportunity for you to be moving forward into bright. Look at the sun. This card is a beautiful card. It's like she's lighting the way towards her future, towards her destiny, towards what it is she wishes and desires, and with no fear. She's like right together with this lion that's, we all know them are very powerful animals. So I really feel like this is her coming, you Virgos are coming into your power. You're going to take the initiative. You're going to lead the way towards these wishes and dreams that you have. And I do feel like it's coming for you in Leo season. The Leo sign is sticking right out, just as clear as day. I feel with the heart pendant that she is wearing as well, that there's going to be, some expansion, some growth, some sort of an opening of this heart chakra that, I feel like she's leading, her heart is going to be leading the way. Like something that is just so in alignment with her heart and what she desires and wishes. And this is where that opportunity is going to be moving forward. Look at see in the back, this tree looks like it's dead. It looks like it's, it's it. She's leaving what's no longer serving her behind in order to move forward into where she is meant to be, towards her destiny. Very beautiful message for you, Virgo. Please let me know how that serves you. Up next is for Libra. In Libra, this is the message for you. Libra. This message, my intention was just to give it to you today to last you throughout the weekend or the next few days anyhow, because of, as a result of, or, just because of all the information or all the energy that we have been going through. And with this, Mercury going back into Cancer. Cancer is a water sign, so there can be some very emotional things happening for you right now. And so for you, Libra, this is the Dolphin card, and it's don't worry, be happy. And I absolutely love, love, love this card. I love the colors in this card. I love the, the bubbles, because I feel like this is giving you an indication to get back into that hopeful, wishful mindset, and to see, the dolphins are just such a peaceful, beautiful, loving. It just feels like such a nurturing card, this one does. There's something about it that just really leaves me with or generates this high vibration, this loving, peaceful energy with the water and the, like all of that stuff. So I feel like whatever is going on for you right now, Libras, that this is an opportunity, and this message is clearly saying to you, don't worry, be happy, live in the moment. And I want to recognize this person that's just standing there. So if you're feeling like you're all alone and something like that, maybe you're even isolating yourself or sheltering yourself because there's just so much going on. I feel like there's opportunity surrounding you for you to just join the crowd and be happy and have fun and be very playful, and it's a very whimsical card. So I feel like this is that opportunity to let your guard down and just enjoy the moment and embrace the experiences that are happening around you, because I feel like there's so many beautiful moments happening around you, and I kind of have this feeling that you're just isolating yourself from all of that. So just be careful of that. All right, up next is for you, Scorpio. Scorpio. I love this. Moving forward, get ready for positive change. I love this card. I think this card is so fantastic. I have this feeling that this is kind of, for you Scorpios, this is where your Phoenix is going to be rising. We are getting ready to go into Leo season in the next few days. And, I feel like this is going to be where you get, where things start moving forward and where you start rising up and coming out of this, whatever this transition is that you have been going through, and you may be feeling like nothing is happening for you right now, but this is an indication that things are getting ready to start happening. It's not surprising me when I get, messages or feedback and people are feeling a little stuck, like nothing is going on. And then, but the thing is like all of a sudden, out of nowhere, well, it's not out of nowhere, but all of a sudden, it changes, it shifts, the energy shifts. You've seen what you had to see. You've probably gone through some pretty dark phases, and now this is where you're rising up. This is where things are going to start moving. Get ready for positive change. Very, very beautiful card. I absolutely love this. So I hope that serves you well, and please let me know how that resonates and works for you. Up next is for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this card is for you. This message is for the next few days through the course of the weekend. Look at this. Opportunity knocks. Go for it. So I feel for you, and again, I just got done talking about going into Leo season. Sagittarius, Leos are your sister sign, brother sign, whatever you want to call it. So that kind of energy, fire signs feed each other. And so this is where I feel you're going to be seeing these opportunities come in for you. And, I feel like it's going to be a great time to move forward, to take that opportunity, to go for this, to take that chance, and to see this beautiful, look at this. This looks like she's just looking into this crystal ball, envisioning this beautiful life ahead of her or that she dreams of and desires. And I feel like with, you know, if you look in some of these ships coming in, I feel like this is very magical, mysterious, exciting. I feel that is what's coming in for you, Sagittarius. So I do hope that serves you well. Please let me know about that. Up next is for you, Capricorn. Capricorn. Ooh. Here you go. Choices. Make the best choices. So I do feel like there's opportunities coming in for you that are going to give you that opportunity to make a choice that's right for you. And when I see this card, and I know I pulled it earlier, but it didn't come to me then, but it's coming to me now, so it must have been meant for you. I feel like this is that opportunity for you to make a choice that is best for you. Specifically, I feel this with you, Capricorns, is that if you have an opportunity or there's choices on your table, to do what's right for you, because I feel like, and they're really sticking out to me, see the people, I feel like sometimes you make, maybe even more than sometimes, maybe the majority of the time, you make choices that are going to be right for this one and they're going to be right for that one, but they're not necessarily choices that are right for you. And that's what's bringing you back to this. This is bringing you back to that opportunity to make a different choice, to make a better choice, to choose you, to choose what is right for you. I hope that serves you well, Capricorn, and good luck with that. Up next is for Aquarius. Aquarius, this message is for you. And this one was Dolphin, don't worry, be happy. So again, I feel like there are so many things going on around you that this person specifically looks like they're just trying to take a step back, stay away from it all. They're kind of looking like they're just watching everybody else live life and have fun. And, you know, this person looks like they're in that worrisome, stressful sort of energy. And so with this message coming to you right now, and it's saying, don't worry, be happy, I feel like it's giving you the message to live every day, live life to the fullest, you know, have faith and believe in the magic of, you know, the universe. And I just feel like it's really asking you to step outside your comfort zone and to, you know, live life to the fullest. Enjoy all the beauty and all the things that are going on around you instead of isolating yourself or getting caught up in this worrisome, stressful energy in isolating yourself and just not getting out there. So keep this in mind, and I hope this serves you well. And last but not least, we are pulling for Pisces. I hope this helps you guys. This is just a brief message, or, you know, to get you through the weekend, hopefully to lift your spirits and raise your vibration. I know it has been some pretty tense energy lately. So let's see. Oh, this one has come out a few times. Choices. So for you, Pisces, this is that opportunity to make the best choice, make the best choices. So I feel like there are things going on and there are opportunities for you to, you know, I just feel like there's choices that are on your table that are needing to be made. And again, I do feel like this card that's resonating with me is really saying, make the choices that are right for you. You know, whatever this is that is going on for you, I feel like there's so much beautiful color, so much, you know, deep color in this card as well. When we're looking over into these cards right here, I just feel that deep, rich color. So I feel like whatever these choices are for you, that, you know, it's probably not surface sort of choices. Like, I feel like there's some deep introspect that is needed, deep soul searching that is needed for these choices that you're having to make. And I feel like there's a lot of things that you're taking in order for you to make these choices. And I don't feel like these choices that you're making are something that necessarily has to be made instantly or right on the spot. I feel like for you that this is going to be something that you're really going to, having to do some deep soul searching about. It may even bring you into, feeling into some pretty, this looks pretty dark to me, not in a bad, not necessarily in a bad way, but I just feel like this could be, when we get deep and we're looking at our, some things internally, it tends to be a little bit clouded, harder to see. So I do feel, and when I look at this, and now that it's just popping right out to me, it's like the whole top, you don't really see anything but these rich, deep colors, and you go deeper, and then you start seeing clearly things that are buried down there. And so that's what I feel for you, Pisces, that these decisions and these choices that you're making are really having to, go to a deep place in your heart and in your soul, and to really make the choices that are best for you. I hope this helps you in one way, shape, or form. I hope everybody's doing well out there, and I'm sending you an abundance of love and light. Have a great weekend.